Good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, at last, time for a new game. Oh, it's a good Friday too, because all I've got planned this weekend is hanging out with friends and going to cons. So this stream's gonna be a good kickoff for that. You got a heck of a treat too. I think this game series is one of my favorites from my youth, Megaman, and I'm gonna probably spend the first 15 minutes talking about it, to be honest. Let's go over there, huh? Ba-bam. Oh, okay. So, context, because this is Megaman.exe, right? This guy over there. Here, we can have him say something to us. Let's see what witty thing he'll say.
I wonder if Land's getting up in time for school without me around.
That gives us some context, I think, right? A little bit of who's Land, but why is Mega Man getting him up? I thought Mega Man was a robot. All that sort of thing. So, okay. Like, 2 decades ago. It's the 2000s. Maybe 2.5 decades ago at this point. What is he doing over there? He's probably finding his favorite VTubers to watch on stream. So it's like the 2000s. The craze that's going crazy for children is like Pokemon, right? Pokemon and collectible things, like trading cards as well, like Yu-Gi-Oh, they're exploding. And Mega Man hasn't really had a game in a long while. And Capcom would like to cash in on the whole collectible card video game thing. So, how do you do that? Well, the other thing too that was going on was a sort of internet craze. Like, the internet was starting to be pretty popular. It was big. It was clear that it wasn't going to go away. And they responded by making this game series where Mega Man, I mean, most of the time the classic Mega Man series focuses on robotics and kind of electrical engineering and mechanical engineering and that sort of thing. But the Battle Network universe is sort of a alternate take of the same universe, of where, like, most of the scientists, instead of caring about the internet, they care. Instead of caring about robotics, they care about the internet. So they develop really advanced AI navis called, or I guess navigators, like Mega Man over there, that help you navigate the internet. And the internet is a sort of third space virtual thing that you can explore, like the metaverse. So basically, Zuckerberg was basically taking all of his ideas from this game, is what I'm saying. Oh no. This is the actual voice actor for Mega Man from the anime too, by the way. But anyway, so I mentioned also collectible stuff, right? These games, unlike the typical Mega Man platformer, they're actually RPGs. And they're RPGs where you're playing as Lan, which is a little kid who has Mega Man as his navigator. Imagine having like your own little personal VTuber that wakes you up and helps you surf the internet and does a bunch of stuff in all your technology. That's what a Navi is. And so, in order to navigate the internet, though, there are a lot of viruses and bugs and places you don't want to be. And your Navi can protect you and your information and your computer by net battling, which is basically you fight viruses. And you'll see what that's like. But in order to power up your Navi, you got to give them a bunch of chips. Chips that let them use special abilities and one-shot abilities that you otherwise can't give them. And those collectible chips give this game a sort of deck-building component as well as a collectible card component. So that's kind of how they cashed in on it, and it was mega popular. I wouldn't say that it rivaled Pokemon by any chance, but it did dominate GBA sales. Like, it was all over the place. Enough so that they made 6 different entries, and they kind of copied the Pokemon model after the third one, where they would have variations between 2 different versions and, you know, exclusive bosses as well as exclusive chips between the 2 versions. I actually started with 6 when I was playing as a wee lad, but we will be trying out 5 because I recently beat my playthrough of 6. 5 was another one I played. It's probably the best in the series, maybe second only to 6. And I'll be voicing everybody. I'll give you some context for the story stuff because a lot of these characters are returning ones. But yes, these are GBA games, so they're going to be a little crunchy visually. But there's a lot of, I would say, like timeless charm to their designs because it's all you know, they're 16-bit, I think. Maybe, yeah, it's all 16-bit. Anyway. The year was 19XX. Cyber Society was almost completed. But this would be a couple hundred, I mean, maybe a couple decades before the setting of our game. We've done what we can. Now it's up to the next generation to finish the research. Yes? Our offspring will certainly complete what we've started. Yes, let us hope so. I couldn't tell who was who there. Years later, in the 21st century, a network keeps society safe from all cyber threats. Wake up, Lan! Come on, wake up! Lan! I'm trying to sleep. This is me like 20 minutes ago. I woke up for this stream. Oh, whoops. I'm not gonna be able to click off very easily because this game doesn't like it when you... Whoops. When you click off of it. Lan, you can't fall asleep now. You haven't finished your homework. Morning, Megaman. Don't morning me, Lan. Every time you start your homework, you fall asleep. Come on, Megaman. It's better than falling asleep during class. Lan got the personal terminal pet. Yes, so that's the other thing, too. I think that these games are sort of full of speculative technology from the early aughts. This game came out, I think, in 2005, but they already had the foresight to imagine a future where people utilized a lot of personal technology that they have on hand at all times. Admittedly, mobile phones were starting to become quite popular, but the idea of a piece of technology that you could connect to the internet with was not really everywhere, you know? And definitely not like an every device in the way that we use smartphones today. But this pet thing is definitely like an every device. They use it to jack into, like, you can connect to almost any piece of technology in the same way that we kind of use Bluetooth today. It can surf the internet. It takes email and calls, all sorts of stuff. Anyway. Hey, how about we jump on the net? That'll rev me up. Okay, but just for a bit. Once we jack out, it's homework time, okay? Yeah, sure. Jack in. Lan! Could you come here for a second? It's Mom. Wonder what's up. Coming, Mom. Yeah, no tragic origin stories for Lan here, but I guess we'll see. I'll describe some more stuff about Megaman's background later. Because there is some tragedy to Megaman, at least, in this one. Looks like you got an email. This magazine with tips and info is designed to help net battlers get up to speed. In this issue, we've got 3 hot features. What's jacking in, editing folders, and using subchips. What's jacking in? So, jacking in is just every time that... You can jack into pretty much any piece of good technology. He like takes out a little cable, connects his USB thing, and that means that there are a ton of hidden dungeons in this game. Any piece of technology, and even several things that don't look like pieces of technology, you can log in with the little cable. You'll see. He wears skates indoors. Can you believe that? This guy's a rambunctious little kid, leaving marks everywhere. Anyway. Lan, could you run an errand for me? I'm tied up at the moment. Sure, Mom. Really? Thank you. Could you please deliver this to my friend's Navi? Lan got stew recipe. Where's your friend's Nabby? She's in the kitchen computer. You can access the kitchen computer from AC/DC area too. Gotcha. Let's go, Mega Man. Okay. Press the button in front of your computer to send me to Cyberworld. You got it. Time to jack in. Thank you, dear. Yes, this game does kind of bend over backwards to make every single problem about the internet, and similarly every solution come from the internet. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the internet. You're on this right now. I am too. Look at Mega Man's cute little sprite. Uh-oh. Those are Metars. They're a type of virus, which we're about to learn. Lan, viruses are invading your webpage. This is literally what you're doing when you like ban a bot or whatever. Okay, Mega Man, let's warm up with some virus busting. Right. You operate, I bust. You're not too sleepy to bust viruses, are you? Are you kidding? Let's roll. Really? Okay, then let's do it. Battle routine. Execute. So, this is the core gameplay. They're probably going to explain it to us because they sort of expect a lot of newcomers every time. And I'm actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the last one was the most popular. Like, they just kept getting more and more people in. Lan, let's try some virus busting. Operate away. Leave it to me. Let's go, Mega Man. To battle viruses first, I send chip data to Mega Man. Then I can select battle chips in this custom window. Here are the chips I can select. Any good ones? The chips in the folder I've equipped are shown here. I see the selected chips data here. I'm going to blow through this because I can explain what you're looking at a lot better than Lan can. Sorry, Lan and Mega Man. Yeah. Okay, so this is the custom menu. This is every fight starts with you looking at this custom menu and then also observing the opponents you've got to face. It tells you their names up in the top right, and you can see their health below them. The chips, or this is sort of like your hand. Like you drew 5 chips, and this is your hand. Each chip has a type and a name. So like these two are cannon. This one is Vulcan, a sword, and then a mini bomb. They all do different things, but chips have not just a name, but also an associated letter. And you can only pick chips of the same name or the same letter. So since these are both cannon, you can select another cannon. Now that once you've selected as many as you can or want to, you can hit OK, and then Mega Man will get those chips, and then you control Mega Man. Time to start virus busting. Okay. So, Mega Man's got a max HP, and he can move on this 3x3 grid. The opponents are on another 3x3 grid, which you can differentiate from their color. Yeah, your chips can only get used once. They're like a special ability. Yes, that gauge up top, the custom gauge, that fills in slowly. And once it's actually completely full, then it's your next turn to kind of give Mega Man chips. So it's not like a fully turn-based thing, but it's a sort of turn-based thing. Anyway. Yeah. Thankfully, 2 cannons are just enough to kill those guys. So now that'll probably explain some of the details that I was going through over the chips. Ah, yes, there are other types of chips. Not all of them are attack. Some of them do just generally supportive things. This is a pretty classic combo that we're about to see. Area grab plus a wide sword. Wide sword only hits the first 3 blocks in front of you. So a single column in front of you, the full row. Or I guess the full column. And area grab gives you, it steals the first column of your opponent's area. So that means you can get closer to them. So we're gonna go grab area grab and then the wide sword. And now, yes, they're explaining to you in great detail. It's worth doing though. I think these games, aside from the tutorials, generally have actually very little explanation as to what chips do, and you kind of just have to experiment with them. You do also have like a... Oh, we can get another one in there. You'd have like a regular buster beam attack, but it's not very strong. Although you can improve it later. Hooray! Okay, just one left. Let's do it, Megaman. Lan? There are sort of an infamous amount of translation errors in these games as well, so I'll do my best to kind of translate around them. Lan, do you remember counter in full synchro? Huh? What's that? Well, take a look at the emotion window here. It shows my emotional state. By looking here, you can tell how well you're operating me. At first, I'll be calm, but if I keep taking damage, I'll obviously start getting anxious. Conversely, operate me well so our souls connect, and I'll go full synchro. A state where you and I act as one. This improves my focus. Yeah, this was so awesome in the manga. You should read the Megaman manga, the Megaman Battle Network manga, if you haven't already. How do I operate you well? You have to counter. Counter? What was that again? Counter means using a chip attack right when the enemy is about to attack. They'll be caught off guard and won't be able to move for a bit. I get it. It surprises them. When in full synchro, the next chip attack is twice the damage one time, and the enemy will flash to show when you should counter. So you can keep using double attack chips over again, and if you score multiple counters. Okay, this is a good opportunity to get some practice. Since this is just practice, we'll start in full synchro. Use a chip attack when the enemy flashes. Okay, yeah. This is a sort of basic but important aspect of the game. One of the ones that makes it sort of turn-based. Although, it's easier for certain enemies, because Metars in particular are so telegraphed in how they attack. In fact, I actually would say that most of the time when I play this, the rest of my counterattacks are kind of by happenstance. Or I choose weapons that have multiple attacks or multiple hits, so that I just kind of oops into getting a synchro. Don't try to counter every time, but if you can master it, I think you'll find it very effective. Still, it won't work with chips that stop time, like area grab. Remember to use the right chip at the right time. Roger. I'm gonna go master counter and full synchro. I love Lan's design. And in fact, he's one of the character references that I'm taking for the VTuber model I'm working on. He's just spunky, but cool. And boyish. Nice work, Mega Man. Okay, now let's run that errand for Mom. She said the kitchen comp is in AC/DC area 2. Let's head out. Roger. Progression is interesting in this game as well because it's not really handled in the same way as a typical RPG. You don't have experience or levels, and instead, you just collect those chips. And the more chips you collect, the stronger your deck is, so the stronger Mega Man is. Welcome to the virtual universe, the internet. I should give him a silly little name, like a silly little voice. This guy's name is Mr. Prog, and he's all over the place. There's a lot of Mr. Progs, so they'll keep showing up. I don't know. He sounds really small. Welcome to the virtual universe, the internet. This is AC/DC Area 1. Enjoy yourself. Thanks, Mr. Prog. Ooh, mystery data. This is like finding a treasure or something. Wide sword asterisk is pretty good. This is kind of awkward. Yep. Probably just chop the first one and we shoot the other one down. Blam. Let's do this. Now we'll use a cannon and clear him from this plane. Yes, so as you just saw there, there's a lot of random encounters. I don't think we've got enough. Yeah, we only got 2 chips. Let's not bother. Random encounters, they often drop Zenny, which is your cash, or they'll sometimes drop chips as well. And normally those chips are actually based on the attacks that the viruses can use. So that's pretty neat. The wide green road you're standing on is the AC/DC area Main Street. Just follow it, and you can't go wrong. Have you heard of a sub-chip? Unlike battle chips, sub-chips are disposable. There are many types of sub-chips, including chips that recover HP, reduce encounters with enemies, and deactivate security. To use a sub-chip, open the pet screen and select sub-chip. Unlike battle chips, you can use them outside of battle. If you're interested, talk to that Navi over there. He sells a wide variety of sub-chips. They're basically like items, is what they are. And you can't really use them in combat. You can only use chips in combat, that's all. It's Roll. This is Mega Man's girlfriend. Hi, Mega. Hello, Roll. Where are you going? I'm running an errand for Mom. Gutsman and Glide were in AC/DC area too. If you spot them, why don't you say hi? I'll be heading back to Mail's Pet soon. But first, I'm gonna browse around a bit. She's adorable. They're adorable together. Okay. A cannon guard. That's the guy for whom the cannon is named. You'll see that not all of them are as polite as the Metars are in terms of waiting for each other to attack. And so that means that most attacks kind of have a weird, or most fights have a strange rhythm to them. Whoops, I'm lost. Which way to the main street? Wow, you're like 3 corners away. You know, it's interesting too. These maps do get somewhat sprawling and easy to get lost in, but it's mostly because of the limited visibility, like the amount of map area you can see at once. But realistically, if you were there as a Navi, I mean, like, you can just see clean across. There's no, just, like, nothing blocking your field of vision. And I assume the internet is flat, so there's no curvature. Meaning you should be able to see even further. That's a cool question, isn't it? Is the internet flat? I don't want to think about it. Dang. I'm no perfect net battler, that's for sure. Especially because I can sometimes fixate on getting the counter. Huh? Kitchen cop. Never heard of it. Maybe it's an AC/DC area too? Just follow the main street. Wow, we can pick up the whole hand. Later in the game, you end up being able to make decks like that, where you just pick up the whole hand every single time. So one of the things that I do love about this game, and its random encounters, is that they are lightning fast. Yeah, they happen often, but like they take normally a single turn. 5 seconds is long, even. Welcome to AC... Oh, I forgot. I made him small, didn't I? Welcome to AC/DC area 2. I don't know. That's probably not his voice. He's probably kind of goofy. But goofy and small. And I got like a frog in my throat because I just woke up, so... Powie. That guy's pretty funny. Let's see. As I recall, he does... Ah, dang. Yeah. Here's an interesting aspect of the game as well that we now get to see firsthand. Some opponents can interact with your map, your area, your part of the grid, in very annoying ways by changing its surface, removing panels so you can't step on them, poisoning them. There's a surprising amount of depth to this little game system. Couple more Powies. They're kind of untouchable when they actually come in and land on you, so. Oh no, they're not. Okay. Well, that's worth knowing. In that case, we can equip the sword. There we go. I've seen a handful of games try to replicate this system, but nothing seems to get the same level of simplicity and also the, like, the synergy. Like, the synergy of how it looks and the story, I don't know. I think that a grid like that makes a lot of sense when you're playing with the internet for some reason. Spick and span. After we go by... What the... After we go by, everything is spick and span. Oops. I guess you figured out what we are. That's right. We're the ones that keep the net sparkly clean. Do us a favor and don't leave your trash around. Mr. Prague is so cute. Unless you put your battle chips into a folder, they won't come up in battle. Be sure to edit your chips. We should have gotten an unlocker. Those purple ones are like locked. But unlockers are so expensive. It's kind of awkward. Let's do this. Oh gosh. So, since he attacks with the quakes, right? Now that we've cracked out this panel, he can't actually injure us. Let's do double cannon. Okay. Nah, tricky timing. Zennies. This is two of Megaman's friends, Gutsman and Glideman.
Guts. Megaman, is that you?
Hello, Gutsman.
I'm trading chips with Glide right now. That Yai sure gives her Navi some great chips.
Oh, I can't wait for you all to meet Land's friends. They're all very funny. Hello, Glide. Why, hello, Megaman. What brings you here? I'm running an errand for Mom. How kind of you. Yai could learn a few things from a nice lad like Lan. Don't tell her I said that. He's sort of a British butler type. I'm very liable to just explore these dungeons a lot. Because I like that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I like to... Because I don't really remember where everything is. I've played a lot of 6, so that one... The maps I remember off the back of my... Like the back of my hand, but... Not so much with this game. And when we get into the story, I mean, the story is fine. It just has a lot of fun characters, is really what it does. Oh, tickly nose. Lan, this is not the way to kitchen comp. Oh yeah, he's got a point. We're already in AC/DC area too. So... It's gotta be somewhere around here. Maybe it was the one... Maybe it was where I was going to go explore. I think Metars are so cute too. They're like Kirby. They remind me a lot of Kirby. They could be Kirby villains even. They're a reference to the Metars from the main Mega Man series, actually. But the ones over there, they have they got mouths, which I think is creepy. And they're robots too. They're not like little viruses or whatever. Oh, I could have sworn that would have been a counter. Oh, this is a fun little combo. There's plenty of multi-hit attacks, and Vulcan is one of those. And if you combine them with attacks that, or chips that buff its damage, it does it per hit. That's one of my favorite sort of ways to build a deck. No, get out of here. Be gone from me. It's kind of a bummer that these bots are all over the place. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. I wonder if anyone actually uses them too. Like, they don't seem exceptionally beneficial. I mean, okay, admittedly, I click on streams from time to time just because I think they have a decent view count, but I don't know, unless you're gonna get to like in the thousands, I don't know that that really impacts how I make my decision. So HP memory is a way to permanently buff Mega Man as well by giving him more maximum HP, but I kind of like having the flexibility to spend it however I want to later. Let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure that the Vulcan pierces as well, so let's find that out right now. It does. Nice. Here we go. Although I might just shoot him down. Oh. There we go. Oh, here we go. Kitchen comp. Stop eating such junk food like instant noodles. We'll try our best to make you some really good food. Don't eat that frozen food like it was so delicious. Doesn't it make you want to cry having to eat such food? Yeah, they're so funny. There's gonna be a Navi somewhere in here that we gotta deliver that recipe to. And this is such a funny conception of how the internet should work, too. Like, it's like having a next-door neighbor or something, but on the internet. Instead of just sending you an email or a text. Or I guess this is almost a representation of what sending a text is like. Like you're sending your little squire off on a mission. I think I credit this game for being part of the reason why I like VTubers so much. I think Mega Man is sort of like a VTuber, really. Let's see if we can time this. Nope. It's got a lot of travel time, so it's tricky too. I haven't got... Where's that Navi? Are they maybe dead in the center and I've just managed to barely miss them? These cannon guys have such an annoying timing to them. Ah, yes. that little air bullet one in particular can push them back. This should be able to clap them. Nice. Yeah, I don't... Ah, here they are. How did I miss that? Excuse me, Navi. Do you belong to Mom's friend? Oh, you must be Megaman. Lan's Navi. I've heard lots of good things about you from Lan's mom. Mom asked me to give this to you. Megaman hands over the stew recipe. Heavens, you brought this all this way? I'd heard Lan's mom cooks a wonderful stew, so my operator asked her for the stew recipe. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try out the stew recipe. Say hello to Lan's mom, will you? Okay, Lan, we finished Mom's errand. Now let's get back to your homework. Are you kidding, Mega Man? That was Mom's errand! Now it's my time to play on the net. But Lan... Beep, 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 beep. Lan, you got mail. Huh? It's from Dad. I'll read it. Lan, please round up everybody and bring them to my lab at Scilab. I have something to show you. Wow. Wonder what Dad wants to show us. I guess everybody would be Male, Dex, and Liai. Okay, let's jack out and go round up the crew. Jack out, Mega Man. Roger. You got mail, Lan. Oh, no, I don't want you to jack in. Wrong button. I mean, we got a bunch of chips. At this point, it's probably worth editing, right? Let's see. I think... Nope, that's not the button. Maybe this button? Yes. Let's do it by code. Or ID? Let's do that. Oh, I must have misread it. I thought we got a wide sword with an asterisk, but it's a wide sword with a K. It's a lot worse. None of these chips are really worth using. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, let's save to start, I suppose. Thank Lan, Mega Man. Thank Lan, Mega Man. My friend was happy to get the recipe. What? You're gonna visit your father? Then have a nice time. Yeah, Lan's dad is a scientist. He's like an internet scientist.
Look at what I have. My dad bought me a new pet. It does everything. I can make phone calls and do email. By the way, do you know what net navies are? Net navies control the programs inside our pets. Like email. When a new email arrives, who reads it? You guessed it, your net navi. I don't know how, but that's what Dad said. And remember to press this button to open the pet screen. Yeah, I forgot I was going to read this email. Okay, so the email was just Dad's email. Okay. This is AC/DC Town. This is an aspect of it that I never really thought very much about, but a lot of the like human environments in the game, they just cut off like this empty void. Obviously, it's just an abstraction of a city, and they can only represent so much because they've got a teeny tiny little Game Boy cartridge to put this on. But it is unbelievably funny imagining just the void here. So we gotta round up our friends. Let's go over to Males first. Hey, Male. Something up, Lan? Dad wants to show everybody something at Scilab. Let's go. Sure. But I have to get ready before I go. Okay, let's meet in 30 minutes in front of Metroline Station. Okay, see you then. Then let's get Dex. Hey, Dex. What's up, Lan?
Dad wants to show everybody something at Scilab. Let's go.
Hey, that sounds totally cool.
Okay, let's meet in 30 minutes in front of Metroline Station.
You betcha.
See you then. And then at last, of course, Yai's.
Hey, Yai. Oh, if it is Lan, what brings you here? Dad wants to show everybody something at Scilab. Let's go. Sounds fascinating, but I need time to get ready. A lady can't just rush off without getting prepared. Okay, let's meet in 30 minutes in front of Metro Line Station. 30 minutes? Very well. See you then. Yeah, Yai's rich. They kind of all have one personality trait. Male is the girl. Dex is the hulking silly guy, the himbo, and Yai is the rich one. Also, male, like that's a pun on email, and LAN, you know, like a LAN connection. It's a very funny little thing. It's almost time. Lan, sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, where's Dex? Not here yet. Well, he's got a lot of nerve. I don't have time to wait around for slackers. Don't worry, he'll be here any second. I wonder why your dad would ask all of us to come. You know, I actually have no idea. But when Dad wants to show something to everybody, you can bet that it's something far out. Whoa. Sorry, dudes. I was having so much fun doing Gutsman's maintenance, I forgot to leave on time. You need to download a personal planner, Dex. Now, we're all here, so let's go see the big surprise. Yeah, Mail's right. Follow me, everybody. The character designs are so strong in this game, too, I think. Almost everybody has like a single kind of idea to what they look like. Scilab. It's been a while. We're here. Scilab. Let's go. How's your dad? He hasn't been at home much recently, right? Yeah, Lan's dad is a good dad, but unfortunately he gets quite busy in most of these games. They have it good at Scilab with that beautiful park. Maybe I'll quit my job and apply to Scilab. Dock up ahead. Would you like to have my sub-chips? Want to take a look? See, unlockers are so expensive. It's never worth the cash. All the greatest scientists are here at Scilab. What? Does that make me a great scientist? Nah, I just like to wear lab coats and hang out here. A statue of a man stands here. It points a finger forward in hope for scientific advances. I think this is definitely meant to look like Dr. Light from the main series. Even Scilab, home of the best brains in the country, has a plain old trash can. It contains nothing but energy drinks. Is work at Scilab really that hard? This monument is simple, and yet the chip signifies happiness, grief, and the potential that the future holds. A fine piece of work. Is that what you're seeing in this computer chip? A fusion of art and science. Oh, it's got a jack and part to symbolize that. That's funny. The subway labs. This is Scilab. Could we go inside then? Whoa. The hour is upon us. Begin the operation. That can't be good. I make sure nobody suspicious gets past here. I know you. You're Dr. Hikari's boy. You're free to go on ahead. I'm excited in this place. I can hardly contain myself. Cutting-edge Electopia technology is developed here. Cutting edge. What a wonderful ring that phrase has. Wonder where Dr. Hikari's lab is. An info terminal for visitors. It includes a jack import to download data to the pet. Welcome to Scilab. Dr. Hikari's lab is up the stairs or the elevator. Wow, so this is Scilab. Very cool.
I'm to meet with a man from a company that makes pet parts, but he was supposed to be here a while ago. At this rate, the 2 cups of coffee I made will cool off. Whatever could be the matter? I'm a salesman for a company that sells pet parts. I'm scheduled to meet somebody, but they're late. I'm on my 5th cup of coffee, for crying out loud. Sheesh. That's pretty funny. Displayed here are terminals of Scilab has worked on. The amount of work concentrated here is mind-blowing. A vending machine with unappetizing energy drinks. Do Scilab workers really like to drink this stuff? What about the trash can next to it? A trash can for empty cans. A look inside reveals an unexpected item. A power-up program. Now, our regular music. So, there is something you can do. You can do this thing called... Oh, whoops. I don't want that. That's not what I want either. Nope. Ah, our maximum capacity right now is only 5. So, you can equip what's called a regular chip, which means it's a chip that will always show up in your opening hand at the beginning of your encounters. But each chip has a certain memory, and that memory, generally speaking, is correlated to how powerful it is. So, that little thingy we found in the trash can gives us some more memory. But we won't be able to use any decent chips for a while for regular memory. Dad! Ah, you're here, Lan. Did you bring everybody along with you? Yep. Alright, everybody, come on inside. Hello. Scilab, whoopee! Yippee! Hello, Dr. Hikari. Great, you're all here. The reason why I've asked you all here today is to show you something very special. Something very special? A program I found when going through some old documents. Whoops, I forgot my ID card. Oh boy, gotta love these secure Scilab computers. I can't do a thing without my ID card anymore. Lan, could you please get my ID? It's in my desk drawer. Okay, I'll be right back. Dad, which drawer is it? The big one, in the middle. Thanks, Dad. Let's see, which one is it? The confirm ID screen isn't coming up. It worked fine yesterday. Emergency! Emergency! A group of Navis has infiltrated the net and has occupied several areas. Hey, who are you? Ah! Oh, I guess that wasn't like a robot. It must have been a human. The net's been occupied. What's happening? What's this? Huh? What? Ah! Everybody stand back from the... knockout gas. Sure. Sleeping gas. What in blazes is going on? Thunk. Lan! Wake up, Lan! Dad, everybody... Something tells me these guys aren't exterminators. Confirmed, Dr. Hikari. Gas concentration, 0.03%. It's now safe to enter. Well, well, Dr. Hikari. Take him away. Yes, sir. This is a bad guy from another one of the games, I'm pretty sure.
Master Regal, what about his friends?
Confiscate their pets. Without them, they'll be helpless anyway.
Yes, sir. All pets were claimed.
But I wonder why Lan isn't here. No matter. Our job is done. We've no time to waste. Let us be gone.
Yes, sir.
Dad. Dad. Lan! Lan! Dad. 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 Lan, thank goodness you've come too. I was worried sick. You've been asleep for 3 days.
It's a really good sleeping gas, holy cow. If you've got any sleep that you just whiff this on Friday afternoon, you wake up and it's Sunday evening.
3 days? Right. The last thing I remember was the sleeping gas. Wait, what about Dad? Is he alright? Dad kidnapped by Regal? So that wasn't a bad dream. I've got to rescue him. Lan, you must stay in bed. But Mom... Now, Lan, you do as I tell you. Oh, Mom. Lan, you need to stay in bed. Am I making myself clear? I was very worried about you. Not to mention Dad. I know, but I've got to go rescue Dad. But with Mom all worried, I'll have to stay here for now. From here in my room, let's see what info I can gather. Right. By the way, what happened to Mail and the others? Everybody woke up before you, Liam. They're at home recovering. Everyone's upset about losing the pet. Right. For everybody's sake, I've got to search for data. Okay. I heard a message about some group taking over the net. What was that all about? Yeah, I'm worried about that too. Let's check the net. We might be able to find some clues that could lead to Dad. Okay, let's do it. Jack in. Megaman, execute. Ah. Oh. Let's see. What?
Somebody shut off the lights.
Things have really changed. Just what's going on? Megaman, let's forge ahead. If we're lucky, we'll find some clues. Anything could happen here. Stay on guard. Roger. Warning, warning! This area has been commandeered by an unknown group. All visitors, jack out immediately. Run away!
Well, thank you for staying here to warn us, Mr. Prague. Let's smear him out. Blam. Blam. Oh. I thought our timing was pretty good there. You're not gonna hurt me, are you? I'm a sub-chip dealer. Wanna see my stuff? No thanks. Silly Hat Brigade. Hey, what are you doing? This area is dangerous. Run away while you still can. Oh boy, I've got to jack out quick too. Oh, jeez. Big sneeze. No. Oh, that last one was well timed. I'm looking forward to lunch today. I have a little bit of leftover katsu that I made. Gonna warm that up in the oven. Maybe have a smoothie. This area was suddenly taken over by a band of rogue Navis. You'd better escape before it's too late. Ooh. I can't wait to have powerful chips. My chips stink right now. Blah. Blah. The sound of that in this game is so good too. Da-da-da-da. Oh, this guy looks like he's Bad News Bears. What you want, kid? The Nebula's in charge of this area now. You know what we do with Navis who waltz into our areas? Delete them. Ooh, this theme is good. Whoops, it's a little late. Oops. This guy reminds me of a Pokemon of some sort. Does he only ever stop down here? Yeah, he does. Okay. There we go. You're not so tough. It seems I've underestimated you. I thought all the Navis of your caliber were gone. Enough fooling around. I'll show you my true power. Bzzzt. Fine. Fine time for headquarters to call me. What, the scientist kidnapped from Scilab has awakened? The scientist kidnapped from Scilab? You mean my dad? Where have you taken him? Ah, you're the son of the scientist? Well, don't expect to be seeing him anytime soon. We'll be borrowing him until our plan comes to fruition. So long, kid. See ya. Wait. If only this door would open. Can't you break it with the Mega Buster? This door is laced with a terrible dark power. The Buster is powerless against it. Right. Shoot. We'll have to think of something else. Yeah. At least we know that Dad's being held somewhere. Beep, beep, beep. Lan, you got mail. It's from Scilab. I'll read it. Newsflash. Scilab main system was infiltrated. The invaders must be stopped immediately before Scilab is taken over. Wow. Could this be the work of Nebula? They're always up to no good. Megaman, let's go. But we have to leave without Mom knowing why we're going. Right. We don't need to worry Mom any further. We'll have to think of a good excuse. You got mail, Lan. Is that the same email he just read? Yeah. Lan, you must take things easy for a while. I'm fine, Mom. Mom? Dex invited me to play, which sounded kind of fun. Can I go? Lan, just promise me one thing. That you absolutely will not go anywhere dangerous. Of course, Mom. Forgive me. Goodbye. You stinky, lying protagonist. Oh, she's not home. Are any of them home, I wonder? Oh, yeah, he is. I've been all over searching for Glide, but I haven't even found a clue. I hope that he's not hurt. Sorry, pal. Could you leave me alone? Oh, he's sad about not having Guts, man. Lan, thank goodness you've come too. Mail, what am I doing here? When I stay inside... Did he say, what am I doing here? Famous last words.
Good morning, Pyro. Which last words are you referring to? When I stay inside, it just makes me sad. I came out for a walk to get my mind off things. Lan, just in case something happens, please keep this with you as an amulet. Amulet? Oh, and use this, okay? Take care of yourself, Lan. So we were just given a pretty decent chip for this early in the game. I'm willing to actually go swap to it. Let's swap a recovery for it. Let's roll. There are basically chips that don't do anything dangerous. Yeah. Don't go anywhere dangerous. Don't do anything dangerous. Yeah. We'll see how that works out, Mom. I am a pro tag after all. You will get to see what roll is like, but it's a summon chip basically. What does this little kid have to say?
I just saw Dex and he sure seemed down. The usual Dex would start harassing me about net battles.
Let's make our way to Scilab.
Something happened at Scilab. I wonder what.
I think that's kind of hilarious. This guy is a guy who likes to dress up as a scientist and hang out here, but he is not a scientist. So he's got no idea what's happening. Things seem awfully active at Scilab. Wonder what's up. Fake it till you make it. Ah yes, the science lab. The lab for science. The lab specifically designed for science. It sure is quiet. We're finished.
Oh, the main system controls are completely out. What do we do now?
Dude was ready to abandon ship.
The main system's up those stairs. From what that guy was saying, it sounds like big trouble. Let's go, Megaman. Okay.
Why is the Subway logo there? Dude, I said that like 20 or 30 minutes ago as well. That's their logo. That's the Scilab logo, but it looks exactly like a Subway thing.
It's locked. It would open with a signature of a Scilab staff member.
Maybe we could go outside and talk to the guy? Oh, we could just take... Oh, okay. This is Lan's dad's room. Maybe it's in his jacket. A special lab coat for Scilab workers. I bet Dad doesn't look so good in it. Dad's locker is neatly arranged. It contains a few changes of clothes for overnight stays. It appears to be a guest register. It's jam-packed with names. No doubt the phone here rings off the hook. Maybe, okay, maybe we could go talk to the guy who's, like, actually works here. Nope. I wonder where I can get a Scilab ID card. Okay, I mean, Lan's dad did mention it being in his drawer, but I thought we'd inspected it and had no luck. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Dad said, there it is.
Lan got Dad's ID.
Right. With Dad's ID, we can get past all the Scilab security. Yep. We should be able to open that door. Yep.
Let's go, Lan. You bet, Megaman. Let's get somewhere where this stressful, anxiety-inducing music is not going to bother us.
This is where the main system is, but why is it deserted? You're right, that is strange. But we've got to find whoever infiltrated the main system. Lan, send me into the main system. Yeah, you got it. Jack in, Megaman, execute.
I guess this will be our first dungeon and probably our first boss. Megaman, find the Navis that invaded the main system. Roger. Careful where you're jacking in. You're on stream. It's totally fine as long as you don't jack into completion.
Heavens, what to do? The backup data has fragmented. The data must be restored to continue in this direction. Could you please reorganize the data? Changing that data is harder than it looks. It's heavy. You'll lend a helping hand, right? Right? No problem. Thanks. I knew that you wouldn't let me down. Let me explain how to reconfigure the data. Restoring the data is the only way to get through here. The data is saved in those blocks. Press B to remove data. You can switch the data with the data in another block, or insert the data into an empty block. But you can move data only a limited number of times. If you make more moves than allowed, you'll activate the security system, so be extra careful. Is everything clear? Got it. Now I'll tell you the correct order for this data. It's ordered according to number. The number for the data on the left is the days on the week. The middle is half of the months of the year. The number on the right is opposite 5 on a die. If you forget, just ask me again.
So that'd be 762. Oh, I like this punchy guy. The punchy guy is fun. Whoops. He reminds me of Little Mac. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. No, I keep messing that up. Okay. So we want it to be 762? Because it's the days in the week and then half the months in the year and then... I don't remember what his last answer was, but it doesn't matter, it's 2. What's the quickest way to move this? Well, I guess we did it in enough. Nice. Oh, I guess I should talk to him.
Thank you very much. The number opposite 5 is on a die is 2. Did you know that opposite sides on a die always equal 7?
I did not know that, but I did know that like they were descendingly closer. Like 6 is opposite 1, and then as one descends, the other one ascends, which I guess makes sense that they would end up adding up to 7. That's some real dork stuff that they would include.
Have you been around a lot of dice?
Nice. Okay. I think I was hitting this way, right? Yeah. A battle chip. Thunder Pea. Oh, my eyeball. We can I can show you roll. Or maybe I'll just use the cannon actually. It's fine. Whoops. Wow. That stunk. Cool Pokemon battle. It sort of is. Here, we'll summon Roll. Roll, get him. That's Mega Man's girlfriend. And her love heals him. His cyber girlfriend. Wide Sword Z. What am I supposed to do with the Z, man?
This date is a bit complicated, so pay close attention, okay? The left letter completes this coin word. Ickle. So it's nickel, although someone who doesn't spell can be easily confused into believing it should be pickle. The middle letter completes this word, coin word, quarter. So it's N-A-P. The right letter completes this coin word, N-E. Got it? Okay. Nap is what we want to spell. Oh. Get yourself a girl who'll kill a bitch for you. Yeah. That's devotion. That's amore. How else am I supposed to know if it's real? If you're not willing to end someone's life for me. Oh. There we go. It's supposed to spell nap. We got there. Any angels fall with you? It's a common misconception. I come down here for fun. I didn't fall. But to answer your question, yes, there are a handful of other angels who like to come down here for fun. I don't think I'll name them for their own protection. But just look closely around and you'll find somebody. Blam. HP memory, nice. Got some more HP. Oh. How's your day looking, Pyro? Are you doing work stuff already? Oh, I'm sort of curious if this will be a... No, it's not. I would tell you what it could have been, but that will be spoilers for later. Smoothie time. Nice! I'm gonna have smoothie time sometime soon, after this stream. Smoothie time and katsu time. Consider these 4 animals. Dog, cat, owl, rat. One does not belong. The owl is not bipedal, or quadrupedal, I guess? Even I don't know the answer. What a conundrum. Okay, I need data for an animal that can be found in tar. Do you think it's referring to the La Brea tar pits? I don't know what to do. I can't figure this one out. It would be rat. It's a pun thing, or I guess a spelling thing. No, so let's go grab the R first. Swap it with the O. Grab this T. Oh. Ah. The sword is not going to do much here, but maybe we can set something up. So we go... Blam? Oh. Okay. Nice. Could have been worse. And then... Did you have to look up those lyrics? The lyrics to the Fairly Odd Parents intro? I never really learned that by heart myself. Nope, you just knew those at the top of your dome, huh? That's wild. I see. An owl flies, but the others don't. You're a bright one. I mean, I guess that's one way to put it. I would have just thought that it's not quadrupedal.
It starts with obtuse rubber goose, then goes into my bit. Of course, the letters for rat are in tar. Woot! Did he just say woot? That's funny. A security door that looks hard to open. Well, I guess not that way. We'll just wait for him to try to squash me. You failed. Quake. Huh. Is it possible for you to, like, fail and then only, like, succeed on one of them? That's strange. I need some help. Part of my place database has been corrupted. What's this place starting with H? The ship's interior corridor. The ship's interior corridor? The hull? The hold? It's gonna be the hold. I need some help. Part of my place database has been corrupted, and now I can't recall the place. This is describing the platform for getting on and off of ships. A dock. Yeah. So a dock and a hold. No, there's not enough D's. Dock, and it has to have a C in it. No, the dock has the C in it. The hull in a ship? Well, see, I thought it would be hold as well, but there's only one D. So we have to use the D for dock. It'll become obvious once we've actually eliminated the options, or the letters. We've got a D. We know it has to go here. So dock has no L's, so whatever it is gonna have an L. And yeah, it's just the hull. That's silly. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Dolk. Let me read the hint again. The ship's interior corridor. I mean, that's true of anything with an interior corridor. It's called a hall, like a hallway. Silly Mr. Prague giving us terrible hints. Gotcha. Yeah, just the hall. Any interior hallway is going to be called that. Or an interior corridor, I suppose. Okay, I guess the last one was just supposed to introduce the concept of stepping on a thing. Could you imagine how much longer it would take you to do your email? If between every email... Oh, this was silly of me. You had to, like, explore a dungeon with your little friend. But it also would be so much more fun, wouldn't it? You'd read a lot less emails, I guess. Even if I knew the answer, I'd rather see you struggle. You're just describing MS Outlook, it's not fun. No, but... that's just an email service. I'm talking about, like, what if you had to... Wait. Do they lock you up in a dungeon every time you have to read an email? That's not how it works for me. Even if I knew the answer, I'd rather see you struggle. Mr. Prague. I'll give you a hint. Are you ready? A mother had one child, but 10 of these were born. Well, any ideas? 10 toes? It's gotta be toe. Whoa. Mega Man Battle Network said trans rights. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Oh, that's a pain in the neck. Oh no. Shoot. Cool. Thanks. Nice. Sometimes when you're doing poorly, the drops will just be like basically tell you, hey, I noticed you were doing terrible. So toe is one of them. A body part that goes with fire, band, and over. Does that give you any ideas? I haven't a clue myself. Somebody hurry and help. So it's definitely toe. Oh, whoops. There's a third one. What part of your body can you hop with to make music? That's the clue, but I can't make head or tail of it. Why can't the answer just be straightforward? Must be security, I guess. So you hop with your leg? Is there a G? There's not. A part of your leg, a part of your body you can hop with to make music. What else would you hop with? Your feet? It's gotta be 3 letters, though. A body part that goes with fire, band, and over. I heard that people always wrestle with this answer. Arm. Firearm over... Arm over? Overarm? Armband. It's gotta be arm. Okay, so toe, arm. What does that leave? That means that this eye has to be somewhere over here, but it doesn't matter where it lands. Oh, your hip. You hop it with your hip. You hip hop. Hip hop to make a music. Okay. That's cute. I wonder what those would have been like in the Japanese dub of the game. Because you gotta imagine that they were using kanji or something. John Cena famously uses his arms. And his hands. Sometimes even his mind. Toe. Arm. Hip, toe, arm. Yeah, that definitely seems to be a way of giving you some progress if you can get one of them right, but not the other ones? Maybe? I'm so curious to see what they'll say. Ooh, cactus guys. If I time this super well, I can chop them. There you go. I want to talk to you. Ah, I get it. Hip and hop together make hip hop. Yeah. That's right. The answer's toe. You're pretty good.
Oh, the answer's arm. That one really had me stumped.
Smoothie acquired. Pass them over here, yo. Man, now I look like a fool. I'd rather go back. Oh, what does that button do? What if I just leave? Good job, Megaman. I had already stepped on it. Okay. We're gonna go all the way around so we can pick up that blue mystery data. Dang. I want some chocolate today. I don't know how I will get it. Maybe at the con there will be something chocolate. So now we'll take the top path. Yes. Melt it and inject it into your veins. What? Why can't it ever just be have a nice sip of chocolate? Why does it have to be something unhinged? Yeah, get some chocolate, shove it up your ass. Doesn't that sound fun? Whoops. Oh, that counted as a counter hit. I'm a genius. Blam. That's how dragons consume it? In the veins? That sounds painful. And also, like, do you taste anything? What are you just... What's the goal of that? Who figured that out? How do you discover that? It gets us high. Oh. That's not what angels use chocolate for, nor humans. Oh. Oh my, what am I to do? What's wrong? I can hardly bear to say. I was told to come and reorder the data, but the data order has escaped my memory bank. I tried to contact the person who asked me, but he's not answering my pages. Now I just don't know what to do. Oh my, what am I to do? He's right, Lan. What should we do? We can't proceed. Leave it to me. I'll find the person who gave the order. Lan, are you forgetting? Nobody's at Scilab right now. Shoot, you're right. Wait. The person who gave the order, he's a meticulous note-taker. Perhaps he has it written down somewhere. He's a subordinate of Dr. Hikari. There may be a note where Dr. Hikari might go. You get that, Lan? Sure did. I'll have your memo in no time. Sit tight, Megaman. Thanks, Lan. So, like, okay, chocolate gets dragons high, fine. But, what did you think the first time you went to, like, a Starbucks? Like, does this come with a syringe? Ah, it was under the sofa. Nice. There it is. What's a Starbucks? Do you buy stars? No. No, it's not one of those. You've never been to, like, a city? I found it, Mega Man. The data order is 53214. Roger. Thanks, Lan. Now come back and operate, please. If you forget the order of the memo, view it under the key items on the pet screen. Here I come, Mega Man. You know, I'm not actually sure why they call it that. Never post siege. 5124? 51234? Well, he did say to use the key items. 53214. Five. I might be using too many moves here. Nope, we got it. Never pre-siege. So you only ever see a destroyed city. Yeah, Starbucks don't really have the kind of structural integrity to survive a dragon attack, I'm sure. The cheese grater ramp.
Lan, the control panel for the main system. It's this way.
And I think the infiltrator will be there too.
Be careful, Mega Man. I will. Here goes nothing.
Nobody home.
You don't know what kind of enemy you're up against. Don't let your guard down, Mega Man. Okay.
Nice work, Mega Man. You too, Lan.
Who's that? Show yourself. What power?
Oh, it's Colonel. He's, vaguely Russian?
Who are you?
I am Colonel. So, Mega Man, are you as skilled as they say?
How do you know my name?
Get ready.
Here he comes, Lan. Battle routine set. Execute.
I'll delete you. It's like twice Mega Man's height. So you've just never seen humans use chocolate the way they use it? And also, do you use chocolate that way regularly? Correct, it is a sweet treat and not a dangerous narcotic. Only in college. It's a time of exploration, after all. Gotcha. Get wrecked, Colonel.
Colonel, what do you want?
Ellipses. The Mega Man, you have passed.
Passed? What's going on? And where's the Navi that infiltrated Scilab?
Let's talk more. Jack out and go to the innermost room.
Colonel! What in blazes is going on here? I guess we should find out. Lan, jack me out. Let's go to the room behind the op room.
Ellipses. He's not a strange adult. He is a robot. Not really. He's a program. But you probably shouldn't jack out to the requested programs either. Come this way. I will not harm you.
It's Barrel. Who are you?
My name's Barrel. You can trust me. Well, at least try to trust me.
Barrel? The Navi that broke into the main system, was that?
Looks like you're a bit confused. Let me explain what's going on. You know what's happening on the net, right?
Yeah.
In response, we're forming a team of net navis to defeat the evil organization that's occupying the net and free cyberspace from its grasp. However, we could hardly advertise the team publicly. Instead, we're recruiting members in secret.
So you mean this whole thing was just...
That's right. The infiltration of the main system was a test to determine whether you were fit for the team.
A test?
Correct. And you've passed. Lan, Megaman, join our team. What? This is all so sudden. You don't want to save your father? Dad? Do you know what's happened to my dad? Lan, I'll say it again. Join our team. Together we can defeat Nebula, the Dark Chip Syndicate, which kidnapped your father. Nebula? So the person who kidnapped Dad is Dr. Regal, the mad scientist and leader of Nebula. With him involved, you can bet a nasty plot is brewing. I'm in. I'll join the team. I'll make sure my dad is safe. Good. Then it's settled. From this moment, you are officially a member of Colonel's Anti-Nebula Corps. But there's little time for formalities. You will join a liberation mission tomorrow. Liberation mission? Yes. We must liberate an area held by Nebula. Free it from its suffocating grasp. Tomorrow we're liberating ACDC Area 3. Got it? Okay. I'll contact you tomorrow with the mission time. Understood. And Lan, the team is top secret. Understand? Uh-huh. Very well. You're excused. Beryl? Yes, what is it? Think my dad's okay? That is undetermined. I am not making any promises. The only thing that we know is that defeating Nebula is the one chance we have at saving me. Surely you mean him. You understand? Yeah. Megaman, let's head home. We love creating child soldiers. Yeah, that's what Barrel's all about. And Lan loves being a child soldier too, so... Now that's a typo. Yeah. There's a lot of translation errors in this game. It's not the most egregious in the series. I think the third or the fourth one was worse, but... Welcome to the stream, though. There will be many more. You must be tired. Want to sleep? May as well. Good night, Lan. The next day. Wow, today we fight Nebula. Hope I can handle it. I wonder why he hasn't contacted me yet. Ring. Lan, it's your phone. Lan, the ACDC Area 3 liberation mission begins now. You know, I do get that these are like cyber terrorists that they're dealing with. But something about the phrasing of liberation mission, I don't know. It's just dicey. You must free the area from Nebula's grip. This time you're in charge of Navi operation. Oh, Navi operation? Beryl, you're not going to fight with me? Nebula has blocked standard access to the area slated for liberation. Only one person can operate Navis in an occupied area. I would operate them myself, but I have to command officials at the national level. What the hell? We're talking about to like the... I don't even actually know enough about how militaries are organized, but he's up there. Wait, you mean I have to complete this mission alone? That is correct. I have also sent Colonel into ACDC Area 2. Colonel will guide you on the mission. So you mean I'll be operating Colonel as well? That's right. But I'm not even sure if I can handle that. If you're having second thoughts, get off the team now. We have no time for cowardice. I thought you wanted to save your father. And Lan, I know that not just anybody can handle Colonel. But you defeated the mad scientist Wily and his WWW. Destroyed the Net Mafia gospel, and defeated Regal once before. With your background, I know you can handle Colonel. I hope he spoke to Lan's mom first for permission. He almost certainly did not. First acknowledgement. Beryl, maybe you're right. I'll do it. I'll save Dad myself. That's the spirit. It's almost time. Jack in and head to ACDC Area 2. Roger. Lan, There's no room for mistakes. Rest assured. That's the spirit. I wish you success. Megaman, are you ready? Yeah, let's go, Lan. You would think Megaman would advise against this, to be honest. First, let's find Colonel in ACDC Area 2. Where's the net police? They're all useless. This is like, it's like Pokemon rules, you know? Where, like, they have supposedly an amount of law enforcement, but it's all not anywhere near as good as a 8-year-old with gumption. He's probably like 10 or 12 or something. They're not as nearly as good as a 12-year-old with gumption. Let's go into the internet and save my dad with a person I met maybe 15 minutes ago. You got mail, Lan. Let's see what the mail says. Oh.
As you know, a criminal group called Nebula has launched an invasion of the net. As a result, security has been tightened all across the globe. Security is at its absolute tightest in End City, which is the center of the network. For your own safety, please stay off the net for now.
There were PSAs about this back in the day. Yeah. Nowadays, kids just do whatever.
Warning, warning. This area has been commandeered by an unknown group. All visitors, check out immediately. Run away!
We're not doing that. We're doing what firefighters do, but for the internet. Which is running towards the problem. Okay, let's see what we got. That should have been a counter. Oh well. Slam. I think the other funny thing too is that much like Pokemon, like there will be a lot of times in this games where you end up directly in front of a bad guy, a criminal, someone who's ready to like destroy the world for whatever they want. But nonetheless, they'll just challenge you to a net battle, and if you beat them, they'll go, "Ah, all right, you got me," and they'll just turn themselves in. At least in Pokemon, it's like, alright, hypothetically you have the threat of an elemental creature that I was not able to defeat, and now this thing could hurt me seriously, or rend my soul, or, you know, whatever kind of creature you have. But here it's like, great, your little program beat me in the computer space. Like, I still have a gun. It's Colonel. There you are. This mission will be carried out by the two of us. We'll be liberating ACDC Area 3, which lies past here. Roger. Another funny thing about Colonel, at least for the English dub, he didn't really show up in the anime till after they stopped doing the English dub. So, and also this game came out on the Game Boy even though the DS was already out. But it was doing a Pokemon thing, so there's two Mega Man Battle Network 5s. There's Colonel Edition and there's Proto Man Edition. And it does, you know, instead of joining Colonel's team, you're joining Proto Man's team in the other version. And they also released a version for the DS where it was like double team, like it was both Proto Man and Colonel on a single team. Kind of like how Emerald has got the best of both Ruby and Sapphire, right? Or like, you know, Pokemon does it all. They used to do it a lot for Pokemon. This like 2 base games and then one that kind of fuses the both of them. But so that fusion was on the DS, and that also meant that they had more space on the cartridge, so they were able to give you some random voice lines from characters here and there. Colonel being one of them, and in it he has a thick Russian accent. But it's the only time that we hear what he sounds like. Like there was no anime appearance for him, at least in the English dub. So anyway. Lan, you tuned in? Yeah. Just like Beryl told you on the phone. Yeah, Russian. It's like he's like an Eastern European, vaguely Eastern European, I guess. Just like Beryl told you on the phone, the success of this mission depends on your operation. I'm in your hands. No probs. Leave it to me. Let's get this party started. Well, it sounds like you're ready. I'll show you how to proceed on this liberation mission. You'll learn the ropes after a couple of battles. Roger. Let's go, Megaman. But how can I open that door? What door? Like this. Now go. Talk about slice and dice. Lan, is this time for a liberation mission? You can't edit folders on the mission. Still okay? Okay, Lan. Then let's go. So each Mega Man Battle Network had a sort of different gameplay twist that added another layer to the whole battling thing, and this one had the best. These liberation missions are sort of like Fire Emblem-esque, kind of like war battle games things. And this is coming from someone who's never played Fire Emblem, so take it with a grain of salt, but you'll see what it is. Let's begin a liberation mission. This area is controlled by Blizzard Man. Defeating him will free the area, but take a look. Goop. That's a dark panel. It's tainted by dark power. You must liberate those panels to get to Blizzard Man. Liberate? Stand by a panel and press B. Select the command Liberation. A virus will pop out from under the panel, and deleting these viruses is called Liberation. So I've got to delete viruses as I move ahead. Each Navi also has its own unique Liberate command. Screen divide for me, long sword for you. These let you liberate a big area all at once. Take a look at the gauge at the upper right. Those are order points. You use 1 point every time you use your special command. Some dark panels contain order points, so you'll be able to replenish them along the way. I'll go and give this liberation thing a try. Alright, good luck. Lan, you're the operator, so stay sharp. Leave it to me. Press the right bumper if you want to operate a different Navi. Except for Mega Man, each Navi lets you use their special chip just once on the custom screen. My special chip is C Cannon. Press the left bumper to check the area map. And, okay, yep, a bunch of buttons. One more thing, yes? Don't liberate if you're in a situation like this. Why? What's the difference? The more dark panels surrounding a Navi, the harder the battle becomes. Get it? I recommend starting this battle from the lower right. Gotcha, understood. You got it. Your mission is to liberate within 7 phases. If you manage to pull it off, an official will give you a rare chip as a reward. Good luck. Oh, the music in this is baller. Okay. I guess we could just start with Colonel. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on, Lan. Yeah? Liberation battles are a bit different from virus busting. You have to beat all the viruses within 3 turns. Really? When the custom gauge is maxed, the custom screen opens. Also, if you can delete all viruses within 1 turn, you will liberate all the panels around you. Alright, understood. I've got one more tip. It may help you if you get into a tight situation. If you happen to be caught between enemies, use the left and right bumpers to switch your Navi's direction. I'm counting on you. Let's try C Cannon. Wham. Whoops. There you go. We liberated it. You're getting the hang of it. Let me tell you about dark holes next. Don't go on the internet and listen to people talking about dark holes as a 10-year-old. Don't do that. Dark holes. Take a look over there. That's a dark hole. You have to delete them before you can fight the Dark Lloyds. That's a guardian of a dark hole. I guess I'd better liberate dark holes right away. Guardians will attack closer enemies first. They're pretty nasty opponents. Either try to take them out before the Dark Lloyd's attack phase, or try to liberate dark holes in one shot. Okay, let me give it my best shot. That's Megaman's turn. Let's do it. Liberate panels. Let's go for this. Bam. Nice. Pretty clean liberation. Yeah, I liberated it. Liberated it. I found some zennies. Now it's their turn.
I'll turn this area into a nebulous ski resort. Got it?
Can't use a long sword. Or screen divide. No, don't retreat. Let's do it. Liberate panels. The big brute. Oh. Nice.
Grrr.
Yeah, one turn liberation. I found order points. Let's do it. Liberate panels. Whoa. A big brute on top of all these guys. I am very unlikely to do this in a single turn. No. Okay, now just the brute, I suppose. There we go. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I liberated it. Good job. I wonder if they'll use any more army terms, like this will be your baptism of fire. They very well might. I think Colonel and Barrel have a very specific kind of vibe to them. They are militant, to say the least. Though that's kind of part of their fun. There we go. Have you given these games a try before? Let's do these. I think this is probably my second or third playthrough of this game, but my first in like, I don't know, maybe 15 years or something. It's an old one. Nice job. You seem to be getting it. I sure am. If a Navi's HP is too low, choose pass. You'll skip a turn, but you'll also regain some HP. That makes sense. I'll do it. Huh? Hey, Colonel? What's that question mark panel? I'm not sure exactly, but I suspect it triggers an event. Or it might give you some extra HP, or a chip. I see.
Guess I'd better liberate those too. You got it. Of course you don't have to if you don't want to. It's all up to you. Roger. I found the heart. Nice. Colonel time. There's something wolf about him to me. Maybe it's just the back of his head. Yeah, I kind of want to see what's under that panel. Let's see. And it's gonna be tough to do it in. Well, I'm just not gonna do it in one. I don't think. Yeah. Close though. What'd we get? Yeah, I liberated it. Some cash. No quips from him this time. Oh, you don't have to fight them. Ooh, okay. Blam. Ah, that's less cool. Maxed him out. It seems like it's going to be a tough fight. Let's save first. Maybe I just liberate this one first. Yeah, let's try that first. Don't want to be surrounded. Okay. Yeah, these liberation missions are probably my favorite aspect of the game. Just because there's... I mean, it's a ton of virus busting, which is, I guess, central to the fun of it. But then you also get to keep swapping between characters. And Mega Man's cool and all, but so is Colonel and all the other characters. Let's see how we can get this done. How much damage is this? 90? No. Nice. Okay. Well done, Colonel. You found a battleship. Nice. Yeah, so I guess you can't use your fancy little liberations when you're facing down one of these big brutes. Let's see if you can one-turn this guy again. Maybe I should have done Colonel, because he has the Colonel cannon. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to do this in one. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Oh. Shoot. I'm not gonna do it, yep. I messed up that cannon. Let's see if you can avoid such a mistake. Oh, well.
That's gonna be easy. Damn. Oh no. Well, I frankly deserve it. This is some mediocre net navigating. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm just made this a lot more complicated for myself. I don't have very many phases left to get back to the guy. But Mega Man's injured. Oh, that wasn't even that much HP, though. Yeah, well, we'll just save and see if we can get this in one. I'm gonna be, like, surrounded on all sides, too, though. Okay. Oh. That was maybe doable in one, but not when you miss the Kernel Cannon. Oh no. You're kidding. Oh man, I'm starting to mess this up. Yeah, Colonel might just get knocked out by that. Rip. I think I'm actually probably going to load the save there. Because you get, like, some items. No, I don't want to do that. You get some items that are very difficult to get elsewhere if you, like, manage to perfectly complete the mission, which we were close to. We'll just not mess up this time. I've got more gumption this time. Oh, still a pretty good draw. Okay. Okay, I mean, could have been better. Famous last words. You gotta get a new set of catchphrases. These are old hat, Pyro. No more dark holes. Nothing will save them now. Okay, let's see what we can get here. I guess we're actually probably looking for a heart. Nice! It's going to be very difficult to do the fight surrounded, though. It's phase 7 already, though. No. Let's save again. Let's see if we can screen divide here and clear some space for Megaman. This is doable, but not easy. Yeah, I would have had to not mess up that. Dang it. I would have had to not mess up that sword attack if I wanted it in one. But it's still pretty okay. It'll clear out a bunch of space for Mega Man. Cool. You can't save mid at the beginning of, or at the middle of a turn. Alright, well. Boss fight.
I didn't think you would make it this far. Whoosh!
Blizzard Man, leave this area.
I'll freeze you to the bone.
This is it, Lan. Get ready to battle. Let's do it. Famous. Okay. I wonder if there's going to be turn limits to this too. There probably is. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, there are. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to be able to get him in 7 phases then. But we're going to get him pretty low for Colonel for next time. Yeah, even if we land every single one of those cannons. Whoops. Whoops. Damn. Okay. Oh, we got him to half health.
Whoosh! That was close, but I'm not that easy.
Is he gonna hit us now?
Oh. Shiver in my deep winter. Snowball!
Oh my gosh. Dang. And we made it to phase 8 too. Well, I lose the game if Mega Man dies, I'm pretty sure. Whereas that will not happen with Colonel. So let's try with you. Colonel Cannon. He healed so much though. Whoops, jeez. Okay, well he's down to 200 at least. This seems very difficult to do though. Let's see what we can manage. Shiver in his what? Oh, damn it. In his bones. Okay. No, we can do better than that. There we go. Can we use... No. Whoops. No, I don't want to do that. That's cheating. I don't think we can use sub-chips is the other thing. Okay. Let's just... run it back. Roll is a good one. That's a very good draw. That'll hopefully heal him to full. Nice. Wow. Dang it. Okay. He's got more health though now. And maybe if I just get some insane draw here, we'll be able to one-shot him. We'll see.
I'll freeze you to the bone.
Ah. Maybe I should have beelined him for him some more.
He's gonna heal almost all the damage I managed to deal. Yeah. Whoosh, that was close. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit us for like 20 or something. Shiver in my deep winter. That's what he said. Come on, Colonel. Hit him with that Colonel cannon of yours. Ah. Dang. He's just so difficult to deal that much damage to because he gets a lot of invulnerability frames after getting injured. Ooh. I don't like how many people are talking about jacking in their deep parts. Get your mind out of the gutter, Pyro. They're all robots. They got no balls. They're not robots either. They're all programs. They've got none of those bits. Look at him. You can see him here. I'll move myself. Watch. Bam. Right there to my right. He's smooth. Completely smooth down there. There's nothing. Whoosh. I can't believe it. I can't lose. No! Great job. One turn liberation. Too bad you couldn't make it. Damn it. I think you can replay those actually though, so it's not that big a deal. Liberation complete. ACDC area is now safe. Yep. But ACDC area is hardly the only place occupied. We've only freed one part of the Nebula-controlled net. Our battle has only just begun. Right. I'll contact you as soon as the next mission is planned. Until then, keep sharp. Haha, that's me. I'm sharp. Let's check out, Lan. Roger. Nice work, Megaman. So they've put the official hounds on the hunt. Little do they know the net occupation is just one piece of the grand plan. Just try and stop us. Master Regal, preparations are complete. Very well. I'll be right there. Please excuse me. It's all going according... Oh, that's not your voice. It's all going according to plan. Oh. Several days passed since Nebula claimed the net. In this age, the net represents the seams of cyber society, and its occupation was a very real threat. First, our pets were stolen. Then a few days later, the net gets occupied. School gets cancelled. Yeah, there's nothing to do anymore. I can't believe I can't do anything to help Roll. The more I think about it, the more worried I get. I wonder if Roll is alright. Poor Mail. They'll be okay, Mail. Gutsman is there. He'll protect Roll for you. Yeah, and Glide is with her too. Yeah, I guess you're right. How about we go somewhere to get our minds off of this? Hey, that sounds like fun. But I only have my sub-pet, so let's go somewhere unrelated to Cyberworld. Good idea. Let's go swim in the ocean. I know a deserted island. We could go splash up a storm all by ourselves. Sound like fun, Mail? Yeah. Lan, you'll come too, right?
We're depending on you and Megaman if something happens. Of course. Leave it to me. Great. Then it's on. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Let's get going. What? We're going right now? That's right, we are. It's not like we have anything to do here in town. Well, that's true, but... Okay, everybody, go back to your homes, and once you're ready, meet in front of the station. And step on it. You gotta love having that one friend that just makes things happen. Yeah, I'll be ready in a flash. And of course, her being the rich friend makes this a lot easier for everyone. Yeah, I guess I'll get ready too. Mail. Mail, try to cheer up, okay? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I must be worried about Clyde and Dex about Gutsman, but they're really trying to keep their spirits up. I've got to do my part and try harder. Right, Lan? Yeah. Lan, you'd better get ready quick too, or Yai'll get upset. Too true. See you in a bit. Okay. This is a tough time for everybody. They lost their pets, and I have Dad to worry about. Mega Man, we've got to get Nebula, to save Dad and get everybody's pets back. We can do it, Lan. Ring. Lan, it's your phone. I'll get it. It's me. Good work on the last liberation mission. What's up, Beryl? Another mission? No, not a regular mission. ACDC area was freed from Nebula's grasp, allowing private navies to visit the area at will. Patrol ACDC area and make sure all Nebula agents are gone. A patrol? Okay, leave it to me. Also, we're restoring the network deep inside ACDC Area 3. I want you to report on the status of that project. Talk to the programs working on the restoration to determine the progress of their task. Roger, I'll leave right away. I'm in your hands. Okay, Mega Man, let's go to ACDC area. Roger. Are we supposed to go to the beach? We got mail, too. Dark chips. Let me tell you about dark chips. Whatever. Dark chips are really powerful, but they reduce your maximum HP total. And there's like ways to higher it, or raise it, but they're limited. So the more you use the dark chips, the lower life total you end up with. You can end up with a save file where Mega Man's maximum HP is 1. Very easily. You're going to the ocean? Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. You're free to go. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna go fight terrorists on the internet. Mega Man Battle Network predicted the plot of the Batman 20 years in advance. Oh, who's this guy? When you're standing here at the net abyss, don't you begin to see the unseen? No? Maybe it's over your head. The net abyss. Screw these guys. We're gonna dip from these guys too. I want to get the next thing because I'm pretty sure that we're about to get our first soul, like our Link soul. I heard there was some kind of seed and came right away, but I missed the mayhem. Oh, phooey. Her model is adorable. That's the guy you can chat to if you'd like to redo the mission. Ooh. I don't know why, but I feel like fighting this one. Gimme. Energy bomb. I should really try playing a game on stream that is not a RPG with a million random encounters. Find it so easy to lose momentum in a game like that. Because so much of it is just the core mechanic. An action game would be a nice change of pace. Oh. Although I suppose this is action at least, but it's still like, you know, an RPG. It might also just be that I don't have the stamina I used to for video games. But I can tell that a lot of it has to do with this being like a story game. I have a lot more stamina for... Like, put me in a TF2 lobby, and I'll just stay there all day. Or Overwatch. Oh, that's not anything then. That's a lot of swords. I guess we grab them all so that we don't have to see them later, but the only person in sword range is this one. Okay. One more fight down. I want the Colonel Soul. Hello there. Are you the Mr. Prog that's here to restore the network? Correct. Is the job coming along smoothly? As smooth as a freshly defragged hard drive. Going well, but not quite fully restored at this time. I see. Glad to hear it. Okay, let's contact Barrel. Right, I'll call him. Ring. Ring. It's me. Barrel? It's me. I checked the net. I didn't see any Nebula agents, and the AC/DC Area 3 network restoration is going smoothly. I see. Very well. You may return. Good work. Well, that finishes my report. Time to get ready to swim. Yeah, we wouldn't want to make him wait any longer. Let's do it. Mom, where's my swimming suit? In the second drawer, honey. Megaman, where's my goggles? In the closet. Shoot, I'm running late. Let's get a move on, Megaman. Where does he swim? The internet. Well, I assume... Wouldn't he short out? So, okay. Megaman isn't going for a swim. Lan is. You have mail, Lan. Lan, I want you to take this. I can't do anything with Gutsman Con, but you still have Mega Man. If these can help you, take them. Dex code. Oh, neat. Mega Man's a program. He's not a robot. But he's not going for a swim. Lan is. And Lan's not a robot. He's a little boy. So Mega Man's just going to do what he always does, which is watch the humans enjoy themselves. Sorry, guys. Ahem. Lan, I've told you before not to make a lady wait. I'm sorry, really. I didn't mean it. Well, okay. I'll let you off this time. So where are we going? Right. I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, where to, Yai? Today, we're headed to the deserted island of Orin. A long time ago, Orin Isle prospered as a source of coal. But with the demand for coal gone, The mines closed, and the island became deserted. With nobody to bother us, we can have all the fun we ever wanted.
A deserted island? That sounds like a real adventure.
Time to cast sail. Hooray! Yippee! It's a tiny island in the Pacific Ocean.
Wow, time to go crazy.
Shoot, Dex, not just yet. That's Yai's boat. It's got her head, her face, and hair. And her name. Welcome to Orin Isle. Wow, it's beautiful. The waters are clear and the air is crisp. Haha, what'd I tell you? And we're the only ones here, so all this bounty is ours for the picking.
Look over there, the beach.
Scenic. Yahoo! Let's take a dip.
Lan, I bet I could swim faster than you.
I bet you can't.
Okay, last one to hit the beach is a rotten egg.
Hey, no fair, Dex. Male, Yai, let's go. Hi, boys never stop goofing off, do they? You go ahead by yourself. We'll catch up to you after we change on the ship. Now go have your silly race. There's nothing silly about it. Sure, better run along. Dex is waiting. Male, let's go inside the ship. Okay. Lan, what are you standing there for? Can't stand apart from us beautiful ladies? What? Are you kidding? See you guys later then. Teehehehe. Let's go, Male. A lone tree stands away from the rest. It's a rather lonely sight. Lush green bamboo. Bamboo is a mystical plant that flowers only once every several decades or so. A fence blocks the way. Is this some kind of speaker? A dried out old tree about to fall over. It'll eventually decay and fertilize the soil. Dried out grass has been gathered into a pile. This is how the game kind of goes, though. For the most part, you go do something, you have an episode with your friends where you talk for a while, somebody attacks something, and then you go do a dungeon. And then you go do a liberation mission. And then you do that 3 times, and then the game is over. Yippee! Can you feel this wind?
Lan, my man. Over here, get a move on.
Gotcha, Dex. Coming your way.
Where's Yai and Male?
They're changing on the ship. Let's suit up and start swimming. Let's see, where's a good place to change? Oh my gosh, okay. This is like a thing in the show, too. This is a pretty silly moment in one of the episodes. He's about to describe a secret technique.
I know just the thing for changing into a swimsuit.
Oh no, you can't possibly.
Yep, the forbidden art of suit changing. Houdini of the beach.
Lan, what's he talking about? Houdini? It's a forbidden art passed down from father to son. Remove pants, then wear your suit over your underpants. Then, remove the underpants out from under your suit. This way, you can change into your swimsuit without once getting naked. What makes that a forbidden art?
Allow me to explain. On the one hand, you can safely change into your swimsuit, but not without paying a dear price. When you remove your swimsuit from underneath your from beneath your underpants. You're forced to stretch your underpants out and pull them over each leg one at a time. Now take it from me, that can be a lot of stretching. More stretching, in fact, than most underpants can stand. With each use, your underpants take a beating. Before you know it, your overworked underpants will let out a terrible sound and rip in two. What's worse? Oh, I can't bear to say it. Ah, quit it, Dex. What are you two babbling about? I need an adult. Isn't that a crazy thing to describe in a kid's game? But at the same time, I'd never thought to once do that, right? Because, like, why would you? You could just use a changing room. But I have used this forbidden technique at least once. And as long as you're flexible, you have no risk with your underwear. Ta-da! Okay, guys, we're gonna have a swimming race, so hurry up and get changed. Lan, Dex, we're going to get in the water. Dex, let's get changed. Yeah, time for Houdini of the beach. Of course. Ah! The guy said we're gonna have a swimming race, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Hey, what's that? See you later, Pyro. Yeah, I'll make sure to enjoy Houdini and the internet. Thanks. The original line, both of them consider peeking into the girls changing. I think I like this rendition better. Oh my gosh. It manages to still be weird, I think. So that's good. They captured the soul in a way. Wow, yeah, awesome. How's this, guys? My very own jet-powered inner tube. Hey, hit the watermelon, not me. Go, Yai, go. Right, left. Let him have it, Yai. I'll get you for this, Lan. Hehe. Yeah, that sure was fun. Don't talk like it's over, Mail. The fun has just begun. Ooh, everybody's hungry. But first, we gotta get something to eat. I know. We'll catch some fish for you. Lan, are you up for a fishing battle? But how are we gonna fish without equipment? Are you kidding? All you need to fish is bamboo, fish line, and worm. We can find that much lying around somewhere. Whoever catches the most fish wins. Ah, they made a sandcastle. Yai, Mail, you wait here. I'm gonna get a head start. I've kind of always wanted to learn how to do that, but at the same time, I'm not like squeamish around meat. Like I can handle it, but I'd have to also gut the fish and descaling it and everything. Like that just seems like a lot of work. Sheesh, that Dex never runs out of steam. Beep, 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 beep. We got more mail. It's an order from Beryl. Let's step away and read it out of sight of Mail and Yai. Right, sure. Maybe I'll go find some stuff to fish with. We're not counting on you, but good luck anyway. Be careful. Okay, catch you later then. Oh, the sandcastle's gone now. The next mission will take place in Orin Area 3, but we need to scout out the area first. Your orders are to go to Orin Area 1 on the net. I'll send Colonel along as well. Neat. I think you do end up needing to find those items for the fishing line. If I'm not mistaken, but maybe we can do that later. Whoop, 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 whoop. Angry Red.
The boomer chip. Its conservative values destroy the viruses. Okay. I'm getting hungry too. Though I probably won't be killing any fish for my meal. I've got katsu. And some rice. Maybe I'll fry some rice with an egg. Katsu. Maybe get a smoothie. If I time this right, I should be able to get both of them. No. I didn't do that. Gotcha. Cash money. Let's get him. Ah, that's not where I meant to place that. That sounds delicious. Yeah, it will be. I love making fried rice. And I want to make the most of it too, because I'll be in and out of a con this weekend, so I suspect it will be a lot of con food, aside from this meal. These 10 HP heals are, like, not worth it. Maybe I should use a sub-chip. Do I even have one? I got the one. I think it's kind of funny that this game has sub-chips and saving from whenever you want. Like, I get that they're not totally incompatible, but what's this thing? What the? What are crossover? I don't think I remember seeing this guy. That might be an addition from the collection thing. There's one of them down. Talking sunflower. It's Flowey. Oh no. That guy wants our soul. I gotta play Deltarune at some point too, but I've been trying to be patient and wait until it's all out. And I know that two chapters just came out, but I just want to play the whole game. Let's see. Maybe this way? Oh, that's to end area. We don't want to go there. Hmm. Nice. That's quite a lot of damage. I still feel like we don't have enough chips to really make a decent deck. It probably won't feel that way until Higsby's opens, and then we can cash in all these zennies for decent chips. Oh, not that way. I don't remember the maps in 5 as much as the ones in 6. So it'll take a while before I can find we're in Area 3. I seem to remember, too, that there are some of these... Some of them are arranged in an awkward way, where you're not going to be able to find... Like, yeah. They're just in locations you would not expect. Like, I think in this case it might be that Area 3 is actually connected to Area 1? Maybe? I could be wrong, but... Let's get rolling here. Nice. We'll head back to the entrance of this room then. Okay. Pick up nearly that whole hand. Yeah, it's pretty nice how quick these encounters are, at least, though. But they are so frequent. Like, you're probably playing... You're moving like 40 seconds, maybe at most, and then finding another 10-second encounter. I could have sworn that would have been it. So you end up with a lot of times transitioning between not fighting and fighting. There are no perfect games, of course. Let's try to head the other way then. Oh. It'll be a lot more fun to fight too once we've got like a actually powerful and planned out deck. You can use those program advances. Whoops. Too much of a delay there. Got him. But yeah, I was attached to the hip at this game for a very long while. No, AC/DC Area 1. I might be willing to go look up exactly where it is. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I was heading the right way anyway. It's this way. I was right. Or in Area 1 connects to 2 and 3, but 3 is on this upper level. Let's see how this goes. Oh, their attacks don't count as fire, I suppose? It doesn't clear out the grass type panel. Nice. Cutscene. It's Colonel. The area this way is where the next mission takes place. Colonel. Nebula strengthened their defenses since our last mission. I'll say. There's no other way in except along this path. We have but one choice. Full speed ahead. Okay. They are going to get torn into pieces. They're going to end up into like, Swiss cheese is what they'll look like. Now! What firepower? We can't get through that. We can't get through without blocking that barrage of fire. But even I can't stand up to that firepower. Our best plan of action is to retreat for now. Megaman, we've got to jack out. Not so much as a goodbye. We can't begin this mission without a way to handle that barrage of fire. Let's jack out, Lan. We've got to fish with Dex anyway. Yeah, no sense in wasting our energy here. Let's jack out and get back to fishing. Hopefully we'll think of a strategy in the meantime. Okay, time to search for fishing supplies. Okay, I was right. This'll... yeah. Bamboo from here. I don't remember where you get the worm. Was it one of these rocks? You need a fishing line too. Oh, here we go. Now we just gotta find the worm. I think it might be by that waterfall that we were inspecting earlier. But you just couldn't get it yet? Yep. Expert Fishing Champion 2025.
Looks like you managed to find some fishing supplies. Now you need to find a good fishing spot and cast away. May the best man win. That's me.
I expect you boys to reel in the finest fish in the sea. Dex found his fishing supplies. Good luck, Lan. This looks like a good spot. I'm gonna catch a real whopper. Good luck, Lan. 10 minutes later. Shoot, not even a nibble. Don't get down, Lan. Fishing takes patience. Just relax. They'll come eventually. Shoot, this really does take a lot of patience. And I don't know how much more patience I have.
Wow, another one. I've got 5 already.
Dang that Dex. He's yelling like that on purpose. I won't lose to him. That's the spirit, Lan. Dang, still not a nibble. Yippee, I got a dozen.
I got a dozen already.
Shoot, can't just a single fish come my way? Don't worry, Lan. Your number will come up soon enough. I don't know, I'm beginning to lose hope. Hey, what's this? What? Whoa! It's a big one. Lan, reel it in. Whoa. It's strong as heck. You can do it, Lan. Ah! That thing was massive. Oh boy. You tried your best, Lan. Oh, shucks. It was like the size of Lan. It's true. It was practically a whale.
You sure it wasn't a chunk of driftwood? Anyway, you lose, and now it's time to eat my fish, so it's your job to start the fire.
Oh man.
Don't complain. You lost. You can't complain to me, the winner. I have a lighter, so go get some firewood. Go find some dry grass, twig, and board.
Yeah, okay, your majesty, Dex. You did lose, Lan. Whoa, was that an earthquake? The gods are telling you to hurry up and get firewood. Good luck, Lan.
Ha ha ha. Now off with you, Lan.
Huh. I go camping maybe once a year. No, actually probably more than that. A handful of times a year. And man, setting up a fire is probably the one of the best parts of it. There's just something so fun about putting that all together. Seeing it burn. Just hanging out near something warm. Now we got our stuff. Okay guys, here it is. Wow, not bad, not bad. Now let's cook up some fish. You don't use a lighter? Oh, we sure. I mean, when I do it, and I sure do, but I don't know. I still grab twigs and dry leaves and stuff. It's pretty easy to light, but it's still fun. And then you also construct the logs up in like a little teepee too, so that it, like how they're doing it too, because otherwise it'll go right out. Here, that was delicious. Food is twice as good when you work for it. That's true, right, guys? It was great, even without seasoning. I guess you can't go wrong when the fish is this fresh. Most of my meals are cooked by world-class chefs. I never knew such primitive food could taste so great. Dang, I sure wish I'd caught that fish. Well, now that our stomachs are full, it's time for an island trek. And guess what? I found a path that leads into the forest. Really? I must say, that's intriguing. And a bit spooky, but it sounds like fun. A trek? That does sound like fun, right, Lan? Yeah. Anything to get my mind off that silly fishing. Okay, everybody, follow me. And we're off. Mail, let's go. Okay, Lan, let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, Lan? Make sure the fire's out. Gotta be safe. Huh? Why me? You've already forgot who lost the fishing contest? She has a point, Lan. Wait, Mail? Let's just get it done, Lan. If you say so, Mega Man. We'll run ahead, so hurry up. See you soon, Lan. Fire safety is important. Just because you don't see fire doesn't mean it's not hot. And if it's still hot, you gotta hang around it. You've got mail, Lan. What we got? Oh, Navi Customizer. Cool. This lets you, quote-unquote, program Mega Man by playing Tetris, basically. Okay. Let's run this once. And get through this tutorial. And then I think we're probably going to go find somebody to raid into. Undershirt. Yes, it's quite good. Imagine setting the island on fire. Oh no. And they're totally alone on an abandoned island. People don't find out until months later. Poor school children. Burned to a crisp. So the square patterns have to be above the command line. And then the similar colored cannot touch. A well and truly deserted island. It's funny that with your dad being kidnapped, he can't deliver these tutorials like he normally does. I feel even more powerful now. Huh. Don't scare me like that, Mega Man. Congratulations. If you get a new program, just install it the same way. Alright, I'm gonna make Mega Man the best Navi ever. Just be sure to follow the above 3 rules. Really make sure. If you don't program correctly, a bug will show up. Oh, and one more thing. You can't install more than 4 colors of the programs. If you install 5 or more, Mega Man's gonna blow up. You could get a bug, so pay attention. The number of colors currently installed is always shown here. Make sure it always stays in the frame. I got it. Thanks a lot. This concludes my explanation of the Navi Cust. Good luck! Let's go and catch up with Dexland. We will have to do that next time. Oh gosh. It's a fun little game. I think with 3-hour sessions we'll probably be done after maybe 5, 6. They're really not too long, especially compared to Final Fantasy like we've been playing. But next time around we should be able to get like the soul links, which really spice up combat, and hopefully Higbee's will open and we can buy chips too. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid into. I like to raid into other VTubers, but normally I like to raid into other VTubers that are playing something similar, but no one on planet Earth is playing Mega Man Battle Network right now. So we'll just find a VTuber. Here's an artist. Oh, they're muted though. Terraria. I do like Terraria. Let's see this one. Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Make sure to make the most of your time and take your time, because heaven waits for you.
People come and they go. Some people may stay with you though. I am all alone tonight, and I kept on asking myself questions. Consider